Hello, YouTube land, and welcome to another edition of the Crypto Mama Mia, formerly known as the Middle-Aged Mom Does Crypto. So, guys, the question of the day is, did I FOMO into CASHBOX.AI? And the answer is, yes, I did. I sure did. And I'll tell you exactly why I FOMO'd in and I went in and what I like about it, etc., etc. But before I do that, I do want to remind all of you out there in YouTube land that I am not your financial advisor. In fact, you should not be looking for a financial advisor on YouTube. No, no, no. Unless, of course, they say they're a certified financial advisor. And even then, guys, I would make sure and do your research to verify that he is or she is a certified financial advisor. But yeah, the rest of us, we're just bloggers on YouTube showing you what we do with our crypto. Nobody should be twiddling your crypto. I'm not going to come to your house and tell you what to do with your crypto in your Exodus wallet. I'm not going to come and twiddle your keyboards or twiddle your Exodus wallets. I only twiddle my own, as should you. You know, sometimes it's more fun to twiddle your own crypto wallet, your own Exodus wallet, right? Anyways, and with that being said, also please always do double check my latest video on anything I talk about, whether it's programs, whether it's platforms, whether it's anything. Make sure you watch my latest video on it, or go do a simple YouTube search. You know, just type in on that search bar in YouTube the name of the program, the name of the platform, the name of the business that you're looking to do. That way, and make sure you watch the latest video. So like watch the video that's dated today or dated yesterday or maybe even 2 days prior. But you know, if you're watching this video like 5 months from now, and that's all you're going off of, then no, don't do that. That is a bad idea. That is not doing your own due diligence, I think. So, and with that being said, of course, all of this is risky. You know, I have a certain tolerance that I can withstand, I guess. So like this is not money I need to pay my mortgage or feed my children, etc., etc. This is my I can't go to Vegas this year money. So guess what? It's gonna go throughout the internet and things like this. So make sure you follow those simple rules, guys. And then, of course, ultimately, you make your own decision. I don't tell you what to do. Nobody on YouTube tells you what to do. You decide whether you're in or you're not. But I will say, if you do decide to do something like this, make it quick, guys, because time is your friend when it comes to these kinds of things. If you wait around too long, you know, that's each day you wait, that's more of a risk. But if you make a decision and you decide to sit it out, then hey, be proud of yourself for making that decision, right? That is your decision and your decision alone. So with that being said, did I get into Cashbox AI? I sure did, and I'll tell you why I like it. So I actually ended up putting 0.08 of my own crypto in here. Okay, that's the first thing I like is they pay, it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out, or you can actually do Ethereum. So Ethereum in, Ethereum out. And what they do is they actually, let's go ahead, go to the home page real quick. And they actually pay 3% of whatever you put in up until 200% profit. Here's the other thing I like. You do, oh, here, let's go back to this first one real quick. So with this one, they actually pay you out in crypto value. So, you know, like if you put one Ethereum, for example, every day you'll get paid 0.03 Ethereum. That's the 3%. Like they don't go off of whatever the Ethereum value is, like in USD. So I think that's good because as Ethereum and Bitcoin fluctuate towards the upside, you'll still be getting that 0.03 Ethereum every day, but in USD value, you might be getting an extra $5 or $10, right? Because the value in USD is going up. So that's number one, why I like this. Number two is this right here. You actually have the option to release your capital back if you don't like them. So let's say you're in day 11 and for some reason your squeamish and you change your mind, so you can actually ask for your capital back, your deposit. Of course, minus whatever you withdrew, because you're not going to be in profit, but you're also not going to be in loss, right? So let's say you already drew out 10%, so they'll give you back 90%, right? Because they don't want to lose money either, but they don't want you to lose money either, so that way you don't lose and they don't lose, right? And so those are some of the things I like a lot. So how do they make their what do you call this, their profits? It's basically, and we can go to the help center for this one. Basically what they're saying they're doing is they are, let's see. Oh, by the way, you can't own multiple accounts with this one, just a single, just your own. Oh, and you break even in 33 days. So basically, and what do they do? Sorry, I got sidetracked there. They help identify, evaluate, and acquire direct participation investments in tech and fintech startups, right? So basically, their AI looks for companies that are profitable, et cetera, et cetera. And you know me, I'm always of the mindset that, yeah, they can say a whole lot of things, but do I really know how it works? I don't know. I just look at things as opportunities. I mean, if that's what they're doing, then that's awesome. But, I just take everything with a grain of salt. And if I do go into these kinds of things, I make sure I play it smartly. Like I like too the fact that, look, it's instant withdrawals, guys. It really is. And of course, they always have their affiliate programs. But I'm here just trying to show you what I am doing. Because like me, I look for opportunities on YouTube, because I wouldn't find these kinds of opportunities in other places. I mean, I'm sure I would, but it would be a lot easier to just look it up on YouTube, right? So what are some of the basics in case you are thinking about doing it? So basically they do crypto, and they only do Bitcoin and Ethereum at this time. What are the minimum and maximum deposits? You can put as little as 0.005, and right now if you're looking at USD values, 0.005 BTC is approximately, let's see here, let's bring it up, $58. So yeah, if you're looking at USD values, and then the maximum deposit amount is 5 BTC. What's your minimum withdrawal? It's 0.001. Now guys, again, if you are going to do like the minimum, I would say just let it run. If you're only going to do 0.005, just let it run to the end, or at least withdraw half maybe, and then withdraw the other half at the very end, because there is a minimum withdrawal of 0.001. So if you withdraw everything and you only leave less than 0.001 in there, you won't be able to withdraw that out. So if you're deciding that you're only going to do one cycle with this, then just let it run all the way to the end, right? So, and then you can look at their general questions. It's open to users worldwide. But yeah, there's this help center, which is really, I think it was helpful for me to understand what the deal was when it comes to this. So let's go ahead and take a look at the dashboard. So I like that. Number one, it's crypto in, crypto out. Right now, only doing Bitcoin and Ethereum, no token you need to exchange. I like the fact that it's 3% every day, up to 200%. So it's nothing too crazy, right? Like, so hopefully it'll last longer. And I like instant withdrawals. Oh, and I really like that you can pull out if you change your mind, within that 25-day frame. So here too, when you sign up, you can actually go ahead and enter your investment amount. So here they have the minimum deposit as the default setting. So let's take a look at, if you put in that minimum 0.005, every day you'd be getting this 0.00015. So not enough for a daily withdrawal, but you have enough for a weekly withdrawal, because the minimum is 0.001. So your total profit then would be 0.01 BTC, right? So there you go. And again, I like that it's in BTC or Ethereum because they don't go off of the dollar value. I like that because as BTC and Ethereum goes up, you'll get more USD value, right? But the same amount of crypto. So there you go, guys. And as you know, I am a small YouTuber and I do have a lot of friends. Well, not a lot. I do have some friends in real life that enjoy doing these kinds of things with me. So I've already referred them to go ahead and sign up. And that's why I do have a little bit of a balance here. And I also decided, you know what, I'll take a bigger risk with this one only because I can ask for my money back within the 25 days if I so choose. But you know what? We'll see. We'll see how this runs, how this plays out because I don't know, it's new, guys. I think it just started today. So I wanted to go ahead and get in on day one, right? And see, even here, they have the release capital to break even. So, you know, guys, I mean, they have things in place where it's a little bit, you know, it's still risky as all hell, but like it's a little bit like, I don't know if you watch Nobody Crypto, but he talks about how Loan Tech, this could be the competitor, right? And Loan Tech's been running for over 200 days. So if this can run over 200 days, then we can get a good chunk out of it, right? So we'll see. But I like how it's looking so far. And you know me, I'm going to going to withdraw every chance I get because for me, I am able to pull something out every day with just my investment because I put in 0.08. And as you can see, I already make this much every day. So I'm going to be pulling this out every single day, right? And then until I can get to my at least break even point, and then we'll see what I do with that, guys. But let's go ahead and test out the withdrawals. Let's see how this works. Still new with this, still playing around with this. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so cash out profits. Here we go. And let's go do my Bitcoin here. Let's put in this amount. Oh, I'm not very good at the copy pasting, but let's just take that part out. There we go. Okay. So let's just make sure, yep, that's what I want. So let's go ahead and cash out now. Let's see what happens. So my first time pulling out from here, guys. Let's see. Oh, yep, it looks like it went through, maybe? I don't know. No, it's still here. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, guys, I figured out what happened. I did not set up my wallet. Duh. So let me go do that in my settings. Oh my gosh, I got so excited. I forgot to set up my wallet. But maybe that's good because this way you can see how to do it. So what you need to do is you need to go ahead and get your Bitcoin address. I'm going to use my Exodus wallet as always. So I'm going to get my address. I like to use the one that starts with the number. So let me copy that. All right. Now let me go back to my dashboard. Paste that in there. Okay. And make sure everything is good now. Let's save my changes. Oh, probably gonna ask me for my 2FA code. Yes, hold on 1 second. Yes, I'm pretty new at this platform, guys. So sorry. As I learn, you learn. In case you were thinking about doing it. But all right, here we go. Let me go ahead and put my 2FA. The only thing is like their font is so light too. You know, I am crypto mama mia, also middle-aged mom, which means my eyes are going bad. Well, here we go. Let's go ahead and save the changes. Let's see if this works out this time. And yes, it has. Okay, now let's go back to requesting a withdrawal now. My goodness, guys, see, so new that I don't even know everything about it yet, but now we can try. Oh yeah, okay, see, now they have my address on here. Now let's go ahead and copy this. All right. And now it actually even looks different because I think I do actually have somewhere to cash it out to. See, I didn't have anywhere to cash it out to. So it wasn't cashing out anywhere. But see, they could have been like sneaky and just let me withdraw it to somewhere, maybe back to their wallets even. But no, they kept putting it back in there. But let's try now. Let's try to pull it out one more time. See if it's successful this time or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure I'm not a robot. Wow, they're getting a lot of suspicious requests. Okay. I think that's good. Let's see. So payment, Bitcoin account to my wallet, yes. No fee, that's another good thing. I like how they have no fees. And so I'm gonna confirm it. You ready, guys? Here we go. And did we pull out successfully? Yes, we do have a batch ID, guys. And let's see here. I have no funds to withdraw now, it says. But it still shows a balance, and it doesn't show that here. So let's go double check on my Exodus wallet. Oh, but it came. All right. How weird. All right, then. Oh, maybe that's a new balance. I don't know. Let's go ahead and let's try to. But it says I don't have anything else to withdraw. So maybe it just needs to update. You know, it's still so new, guys. It's still so new. I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to wait on this one because they. Oh, no. Okay. There. We just had to refresh. All right. Everything is okay now, guys. There you go. But yes, everything is good. Let's just go back to here. Sorry. Let's go back to this screen. And yep, I just did a refresh on my screen here. And now it did say that I did withdraw the 0.00647. And as you can see on my Exodus wallet, and you probably heard the coins too, that it did hit it there. Yeah, so there we go, guys. It seemed to have worked. But okay, again, I'm still very new at this platform. This thing just started today. So, you know, I just wanted to make sure everything was running well. And look, I did it live and it seems like it's running well. Despite my fumbles here. Oh my gosh, if you love football, then I did a major fumble. First of all, I didn't set my Bitcoin wallet. Second of all, I apparently just needed to refresh and I would have seen that it was withdrawn successfully and that my balances reflected what it needed to reflect. But yeah, guys, what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to run it till I at least break even. And again, just remember, guys, I am a small YouTuber. I do have friends in real life that enjoy doing these kinds of things with me. They're just as crazy. But remember, we're all crazy here on YouTube, right? Not financial advice ever. But I do like the fact that you can pull your money out, like you can release your capital. And if in fact it has a button release, and it's very clear that you break even. So don't try to go gaming the system where you try to be like, oh, I'm gonna pull out everything and ask on the 24th day for my whole deposit back. No, they're not crazy like that. And you shouldn't be trying to game them like that anyways. You know, they just trying to give an opportunity. And again, guys, if this can run like loan tech, which if you don't know what loan tech is, let me just look that up real quick. I think it was AI. Let me see. Oh, no, it's not loan tech AI. Hold on. Yes, I like to show you what I do each day. This is real. I want to show you that I'm a real person doing real things in my crypto. So I don't do a whole lot of editing just because, you know, I want to show you the real. See, but look at this, Loan Tech. It's been around for, let me see if we have the total date here that it's been around. 203 days, guys. And they have over 220,000 members. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. It's crazy. It just keeps going and going. It's almost, I mean, I'm almost tempted to even go into this, but it's been so long that I'm just like, oh, you know, time is either your friend or your enemy in these kinds of things. So, but yeah, nobody crypto talks about it. So if Cashbox can compete with that, then, and you know, they only pay up to 200%. So the thing is, you can just run it until you either break even and get some profits, and then maybe put some back in so that you can keep your own perpetual, you know, profit going. But man, I don't know. And you know, guys, these are all risky. But man, if it can go like Loan Tech, that's just ridiculous. 200 and what was it? 203 days later, they're still here, and 220,000 members later, they're still paying out. So that's crazy, right? So what if we could do that with this one? We'll see. We'll give it a go. But yeah, guys, if you, like I said, you know, your final decision is up to you totally, not anybody else's. So I don't know, guys, you have to just make your own decision. Either sit this one out or join up, and join up quick, because like I said, time can either be your friend or your enemy in these kinds of things, guys. But anyways, if you are interested and you've made that final decision for yourself, I do have a link below if you want to at least sign up and check out the dashboard and the back office. Then, you know, go ahead and do that. But otherwise, if you're gonna sit this one out, let me know too. I will applaud your decision either way, right? So anyways, guys, thank you again for stopping by. Let's see if we can make some crypto with this one. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I am trying to get to my 1,000 subs. I'm slowly getting there. I broke the 950 mark. So I'm slowly but surely getting there. So guys, if you want me to give away some BTC, maybe you can win enough to do something with it, like cash it out even, or just add it to whatever you have to do something like this. But that's totally up to you. I want to give it to you, right? I'm giving away a grand prize of $35 worth of BTC and a runner-up prize of $25 worth of BTC. So if you have not already shared my channel, please do, so that I can give away that crypto sooner than later, guys. Because you know, it's a crazy world out there. I'm sure every dollar and every BTC bit Satoshi counts, right? But thank you guys for stopping by. I will keep you updated. Please do leave me a comment and hit the thumbs up like button. And if you have not already, please subscribe. I do see a lot of you watching but not subscribing. So please do that. That's all I ask. I don't ask for anything else. But anyways, guys, you have a good day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay sane. And I will see you at the next video. Adios.